All right, so today's going to be a little bit more down-to-earth subject. Um, just kind of going through, an interesting place right now, and me personally in my life. Obviously, you guys see kind of one side, and I do kind of focus just specifically on the welding business side, but obviously, we're all humans. We all have multiple facets to our lives. We've got multiple dreams, passions, and I'm starting to kind of go through, not really a loop, but it's something that I tend to do often. I've mentioned before, and it's when things kind of get to where they're just running. That there's no growth, there's no excitement. That first, like, yeah, I'm gonna start a business. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna really make it. And you can tell yourself all these things. And I started off saying, I was like, I know I'm not gonna be successful until like 10 years down the road, right? I'm gonna be there in like 10 years. And that's all well and good to be the macho to say that, but to actually believe it is a whole nother thing, because I found I don't really believe it to my core. I really thought things were just gonna pop and just go. And, that business was going to be so much more different than what I anticipated or what I thought business was. When you read it in a book, everything's just in a straight line, dots, dots, dots. This dot led to this dot, led to this dot, led to success. Bam, it's all over the place, really. There's no straight line to business. It's you try things, fail, and you first start out with that first enthusiasm of, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm just getting started. That didn't really work out that well. That's all right. I'll figure it out. And the enthusiasm gets you going, and you keep pushing, until, apparently for me, I can't say for anyone else, but for me, it's after about that year mark where you've tried so much that you've got more failures than successes, that you really start to wonder, am I doing the right thing in the first place at all? Is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? Probably why I make, these conversations with you guys, is because I love to think about things. I love to philosophize about the depths of things, and being only 29, I probably don't really know the answers. Won't know the answers to the end, but I just thought this was a very teachable moment. There's gonna be times, I can promise you, because I'm in it right now, where you feel like there's something else that you have another idea, and it's super exciting, and you're thrilled about it, you're motivated, and you're ready to let go of what you've worked so hard for a year on, believing that next thing is going to be, it's going to take off. That's going to be the one. And I'm in that mood right now. Got another idea. I think it's just great. But really what's keeping me grounded is having someone to keep you objective to what you started out. Most people are not as fortunate as I am with the kind of family I have. There's probably not a family I know that's tighter than my family. And what makes it even better about that is I have a brother who is the exact opposite of me. He looks exactly like me. We get called twins all the time. I'm a brunette. He's a blonde. And what's funny about that is he's like the exact opposite of me in many ways. And so when I talk to him about things, business related, life and stuff like that, he keeps me grounded. I have lofty ideas and stuff, and he always keeps things objective. That is the whole essence of this video, this subject, this talk, is you've got to find someone that's going to keep you grounded. Someone that's going to keep you motivated when your motivation runs out. Find that someone to keep you motivated, keep you grounded, pushing through the hard times, because business, as I always say, is a roller coaster. You got your highs, you got your lows. You have to have somebody willing to pull you back from the low back into the high whenever you're in that low, because when you feel like giving up, when you feel like letting go, I've been told, I don't know, we'll see here in a couple of weeks, when you feel like you want to try something else, that this isn't what's fulfilling you in life, I've been told that's the time you double down. That's when you work harder at your craft and harder at what you have, because that means you are about to get to the point of pushing through that threshold where most average people quit. So the success for yourself, your business, is going to come at the cost of your comfort. Because if you don't have someone to pull you through that uncomfortable time, you're going to quit just like everybody else. And like, you know, I've thought about here lately, thought about going back being an employee, honestly. And because I'm just not really that good at sales and stuff like that, marketing, networking. And yeah, I've contemplated going back to being an employee, but right when I get to that point, I'm like, I don't want to let go of the freedom I have. So I'm on that point, just wanting to keep it really real with you guys right now. Honestly have thought about that, thought about going back, but you know, my brother's kind of the one that slaps me upside of the head. You know, he's in a high spot right now in his business. You know, he owns real estate, you know, he sells real estate and stuff, and he's growing his own team. And it's amazing how a realtor agent, or realtors and welders are the same, all service people. We're all the same, but he's keeping me going forward right now, and I do the same for him, and that's a great thing. So it reminded me today for the videos, find that someone to keep you going forward with everything you put into your stuff. Don't give up when you want to give up. Give up when you're in a good place. When you're happy and you're loving life, then decide if you want to quit. But never quit something when you're at the bottom. When you're at the bottom, of course you want to quit. So wait until it's the time and the opportunity where everything's going smooth, life is great, and you still feel like it's not something you want to maintain and continue on with. That is the time that you can then step away logically and have a good emotion about it. But when emotions are high, you're down, you feel like giving up, or that you're not seeing the results that you had thought you would with as much effort as you put into it, don't give up. That's the time not to. So that's just a little bit for you guys to know kind of where I've been at realistically. I'm not, like I said, I really hate fakeness. That's my number one goal. If it has nothing to do with welding or welding business, is at least keep things real in starting a business and what it's like and the mentalities you go through. And this is the current cycle that I'm in, is that thinking about setting it on the shelf and letting go, which I'm not, obviously. I'm still here, guys, but the thought had run through my mind for the past couple days, and just talking it out with you guys so you can know you're going to go through this, or if you have gone through it. I hope that I'm that person for you. I hope that I can help pull you through the downtime, and you'll find the success that you want when, after all the time and effort you put in, you might not be seeing what you want to see yet. But I have to believe that it will be worth it in the end. We're only a year into this journey, so we'll see where we are in 10 years, right? Like I keep saying, but trying to make myself believe it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's subject. I hope it helped you out in some way. If not, hopefully you can share it with somebody that it might help out right now that's going through a tough time, just needs a little bit of motivation. Just let them know that, hey, everybody goes through it. Everybody has those thoughts, those doubts. You're not on a high all the time. You're not just top-notch motivated, pushing, hustling all the time. There's times where you kind of hit a lull, and it's all right. That's all I want you guys to know, is it's all right. So anyways, I will talk to you later, because I'm not going anywhere.